Jeff. Good to see you. First, let me just say that who says it's boring in the city of Houston? Secondly, to my daughter, who better be doing her homework at UT, I say I love you, baby. I wish you could be here. But you are also setting your path for the future of your own journey. I love you. Mom and I love you. Today I want to address the speculation about my future service to the citizens of this great community. There has been a great deal of conversations over the last several months, and I have been listening to those conversations. And I'm grateful of the tone of those conversations. That's been about my many years of service as a police officer, as a city council member, mayor pro tem, and most recently, as the sheriff of Harris County, the largest county in the state of Texas, the third largest in the U.S., responsible for a workforce of nearly 5,000 employees and managing approximately $421 million of the taxpayers' money, and representing the most culturally rich and diverse county of this great country. As those conversations have been taking place, I've done something that leaders should do a lot of, and that is listen. I've heard many people talk about my appreciation of my efforts as sheriff, whether it's how I saved over $200 million in the jail, or my efforts to diversify the Harris County Sheriff's Office, creating opportunity for many, especially men and women of color, or keeping a lid on crime in Harris County as people come and make this their great home. People have noticed our hard work and the results that we have achieved. They've talked about my willingness to help people get back on their feet by implementing programs that would help them find a better way of life, like our Been There, Done That program. A program that helps people live their lives with dignity and respect, and obviously a whole lot of happiness. As those conversations have been taking place, I've done what my parents taught me to do years ago, and that is simply to work hard and do a good job, because when you work hard and play by the rules, others will notice. And apparently, others have noticed, because those conversations began to include the fact that in 2016, this great city will have a new mayor. And the conversation is now that many are talking about the fact that they want to vote for Adrian Garcia for mayor of Houston. It's truly overwhelming that while I've been busy serving the people of Harris County, citizens around the city have given serious thought to who they want to serve them in City Hall, and that I have continuously been mentioned as their choice for mayor. To say that I'm humbled by this encouragement and support is a true understatement. Because as the only American born of my family, I am in awe that this city and its people have collectively embraced me and given me the opportunity to serve you as a police officer, city council member, as sheriff, and now with the potential to serve you as your mayor. I've had to pause to understand how all this could come about. And I believe it started in 1959, when my family first immigrated to this country. I believe the good Lord put his hands over my family immediately after we crossed the International Bridge in Brownsville, when my dad, with my mom, my 4 brothers, and my sister in tow, crossed the International Bridge. He immediately pulled the station wagon over, because the most important thing that occurred to him to do was to offer prayer, a prayer of thanks. My big brother, Bernardo, and Victor recall the prayer, sounding a great deal like the national anthem of this great country. My dad said, "Dear God, thank you for this opportunity to come to this great country. We're going to be good citizens. We're going to obey the rules. We're going to follow the laws. And we're going to give everything back to this country that we could possibly get from her. Amen." Amen. And if the good Lord could have outdone himself, he did, by bringing us to Houston, Texas. Yes. Houston has been great to my family. And I will always be grateful, and I will always do all I can to support my hometown. I believe that Houstonians want leadership that can and will unite our city. Houstonians want someone who will set a focus for the future of our city and keep our city business friendly, working to broaden our profile with Fortune 500 firms, as well as working closely with our micro and medium businesses, all while we continue to commit to enhancing our quality of life that benefits all communities, from the wealthiest to the humblest, but never ignoring one for the other. I know that there are many challenges facing our city, but I'm willing to roll my sleeves up and work with the community and stakeholders to address them. For these reasons and more, today I am announcing my candidacy for mayor of the city of Houston. Houston needs a mayor who knows how to balance a budget, save taxpayers millions of dollars, and protect our children and families. I've done that as your sheriff, and I'll do that as your mayor. And so I ask for your permission and the permission of the citizens of this great city to serve you as your mayor, as the mayor of Houston, Texas. And let me tell you, I am standing next to what I hope will be the First Lady of Houston, Texas. For 23 years of our lives, she has supported me through thick and thin. She has supported me in my relentless effort to serve the citizens of this great city. She has supported me through several campaigns. And I'm so thankful that the first permission I got was hers. And I just also want to touch on the fact that if you'll take a look around this room, there is an incredible diversity. Father Sal, thank you so much for being here. We don't want to start this without prayer.
Yes.
And Vic, my family, my brothers, thanks to you. Thanks to my brothers who made it easy for me. I'm proud of you.
We love you.
Proud of you. But look at the diversity that's in this room. People from all walks of life. As I mentioned in my remarks, we are the most culturally rich and diverse county in this country.
Yes.
That diversity and that culture is an asset that I look to build on to help strengthen our city. Ahora, si me permitan, ahora estoy aquí porque ha habido bastantes conversaciones a través de lo que puede ser el futuro de mi carrera en sirviendo los ciudadanos de esta gran ciudad. Esas conversaciones ha sido parte de mi carrera como policía, como concejal, como vicealcalde y ahora como el alguacil del condado más grande en Texas, tercer más grande en los Estados Unidos, con un equipo de casi 5,000 y un presupuesto de 421 millones de dólares de los impuestos de los ciudadanos de este condado. Y esas conversaciones han tenido bastante ánimo y confianza de lo que la gente quiere ver para esta ciudad. La gente de Houston ha hablado que quieren un líder que primeramente va a escuchar y que se va a comprometer a unir la gente de esta comunidad, de trabajar con todos y estar seguro que ninguna vecindad llega a ser olvidada, no importa si es una vecindad rica o humilde, pero nunca ignorando uno por el otro. Esas conversaciones se han enfocado en muchas cosas, pero lo que mis padres me enseñaron es sencillamente trabajar duro, enfocarte en lo que estás haciendo, y si trabajas duro, te portas bien, cumples con las reglas, la gente se va a dar cuenta. Y aparentemente muchos se han dado cuenta. Porque Ahora la conversación es que en el 2016 va a haber un nuevo alcalde para la ciudad de Houston. Y en varias conversaciones la gente ahora está hablando que quieren votar para Adrian Garcia como el alcalde de la ciudad de Houston. Y la mera verdad, algunas veces tengo que tomar tiempo para pensar cómo sucedió todo esto. Y yo creo que comenzó en la época de 1959, cuando mi familia vino a los Estados Unidos, a Texas y últimamente a Houston. Y sin embargo, casi hasta el mes llegamos. Llegamos en junio de 1959. Pero cuando cruzamos la frontera, mis padres, con mis hermanos y mi hermana, en camino, la primera cosa que él pudo pensar de hacer es de parar la camioneta, hacer todos que se lleguen a salir para ofrecer una oración de gracias. Y lo que dijo mi papá fue sencillamente: Diosito Santos, gracias por la oportunidad de venir a este gran país. Sabemos que es un país de oportunidad y vamos a trabajar duro. Vamos a ser buenos ciudadanos, vamos a obedecer las leyes, pero vamos a entregar para atrás a este país todo que podemos brindar de ella. Amén. Y ahora, mucha gente ha hablado que quieren a alguien que se llegue a enfocar en las cosas que les importa a la mayoría de nuestra comunidad. Y yo me quiero enfocar en las cosas que nos va a ayudar a crecer mejor de lo que estamos ahorita. Traer más empresas mayores, pero también enfocándonos en las empresas pequeñas. Right, Jay? Yes, sir. Las empresas pequeñas y medianas, para que podamos seguir creciendo el portafolio de nuestras empresas aquí en Houston. Entonces, ya que estas conversaciones han ocurrido, ahora, este día, estoy declarando mi candidatura para pedirle el permiso de toda la gente de Houston para servirles como su alcalde de la ciudad de Houston. Pero como dije, estoy aquí sencillamente enfrente de ustedes porque tengo una gran familia. El primer permiso que tenía que recibir era de la futura primer dama de la ciudad de Houston, mi esposa. Entonces le doy las gracias porque me ha apoyado en todo. Por 23 años de estar juntos, me ha apoyado en toda mi carrera, en todas mis campañas. Entonces le doy las gracias por darme este apoyo nuevamente. Pero ahora el trabajo está enfrente de nosotros. Para estar seguro que lanzamos esta campaña, que llegamos a tener éxito y que todos llegan a tener una gran parte en el futuro de la ciudad de Houston. Gracias. being here, man. Thank you so much. Jeff, thank you. That's right. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Garcia,
Thank
he's
you.
our man.
Hey. All right.
Garcia.
Hey, gracias. Hey, good to see you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Hey, brother. Thank you.